Today, I'd like to show you a simple method of generating any barcode into both Microsoft Excel and Google Spreadsheets. All we need is a function and an API for generating a barcode. The first ingredient is an API, the programming algorithm that will generate the barcodes. The second ingredient is the image function, the function that will convert the request from the API into an actual image. The image function is available only in Excel 365, but the good news is that if you're using an older version, you can use the same steps to generate the barcodes in Google Spreadsheets, and then if you want to copy them into Excel. First, let me introduce you to the API. Open your browser and write down the next URL. You can also find it in the description of this video to copy and paste it. We get a strange barcode. Then click on the URL and add a new slash, and then write the name of this channel. Now we ask the API to generate a barcode with the text that we wanted. But the barcode is not exactly what I expected. I wanted a QR code, so we need to tell the API which barcode we want exactly to generate. Click on the API URL and instead of auto, write in QR. Now, if I scan the QR with my phone, I'm able to see the text that we added to the QR. If you go a little further and add the URL of the YouTube channel, then you can scan the QR code with your phone and subscribe to the channel. That will keep you up to date with the newest uploads. That's the way the API operates. We use the API URL and then add to it the text that we want. Now let's go to Excel and generate some other barcodes. You can see in the column A we have different types of barcodes. We have the QR code that we generated earlier, we have the ad stack, the data matrix, PDF 417, the EAN barcodes, and the UPS barcodes. So let's try and generate them. If we start writing the image function, then the function asks us for the source image, which is the API. So let's copy it from here. And paste it as the source. Then we could write manually the text that we want to include into the QR code, but we are gonna do it dynamically. So let's put the API into quotes, then add the ampersand symbol and select the cell from the column D. Next thing is to put a comma. The function asks us for an alternative text. We don't want an alternative text, so we'll pass it. Then we get to sizing. I would suggest using the custom size. That way we can generate the barcode of any size we want. And then we get to selecting the height of the QR code. Let's try with 50 pixel by 50 pixel and close round bracket and enter. Now we got the QR code generated. We could try and make it a little bit bigger. And since we used a function, that means we can drag it down. Because we kept the auto detection of the type of barcode within the API, we got generated some QR codes. We have even an error and some EAN codes, but we can change that manually. You can see in the column B, I've inserted the API call for each barcode type. So for the QR code, instead of auto, we can insert QR. Then for the ad stack, we could insert ad stack. For the data matrix barcode, we insert in DM. And so on for all the others. A thing I would like to point out are the rules that I mentioned in the column C. So for the QR codes, for the ad stack, data matrix, and PDF 417, we can use any character. But for the
conventional barcodes, we are supposed to write in a specific number of digits. So for the EN13, we are supposed to write in 13 numbers. If we write in more, then we get an error. So when you generate the conventional barcodes, make sure you respect the generating rules. Now let's go and generate these barcodes in Google Spreadsheets. Let's select the content from here. Then go to your browser, make sure you are logged into your Google account, and then write docs.google.com/spreadsheets. Create a blank spreadsheet and paste the content that we copied from Excel. Let's arrange the cells a little bit. And let's try and generate the barcodes. As I said, we can use the same function. If we start writing the image, then it will ask us for the URL. We open and close the quotes and start writing our API URL. Then, after writing the API URL, we need to add in the text that we want to include into the barcode. So insert an ampersand symbol and click on the adjacent cell in column D. Next, we insert comma. The function will ask us for the mode of the sizing. In order to insert a custom height and width, we need to insert mode number 4. And then we get to choosing the height and the width of the barcode. And then close and generate. The Google Sheets will ask us for the access for receiving data from external parties, so we will allow. And we got generated a QR code. Let's change the size to something bigger. Now we have generated a QR code. We can do the same thing if we drag it down and change the type of barcode within the API. A thing I would like to mention is that if you want to print a barcode to a specific size, the method I would suggest is to just copy the QR code and then paste it into a Google Docs or Microsoft Word. After pasting, crop the barcode right to the border and then you can click on it, go to these 3 dots, size and rotation, and here you can change the size. So we could change it to, let's say, 7 centimeters. You can see here that because we didn't crop it properly, we have a width of 7 centimeters and a height of 6.97. If you want to correct that, just uncheck the lock aspect ratio and write in here 7. So the barcode will stretch. Now the next step is to export it into a PDF. So go to File, Download, and PDF. If we open the QR code that we have made into a PDF reader such as Adobe Acrobat Reader, and then we search for the measuring tool, then we can measure the QR code. And if we multiply 2.73 by 2.5, we should get around 6.7 centimeters, which was the size that we had in the Google Docs. And we can do the same thing in Excel. So we go to Excel, we copy, and then we create a Word document, we paste it. If we go to picture format, then we are allowed to crop. We crop it right to the edge, and then we can resize it. Let's change it to a 3, for example. And then if you want to print it, print it as a PDF. And then if you measure it again with the measuring tool of an PDF reader, you can see we get the exact size we made it in Word.
If you enjoy generating the barcodes, leave it a thumbs up to this video. Also, tell me in the comment section down below which barcode are you using the most. My name is Christian, and see you into the next video.